Well, good evening. Hello. I know it's pretty late, and so maybe you're not seeing this as a live stream, but maybe you are finding it in the morning and you could save it for tomorrow evening if you like. But I wanted to get back on here. This is the third video that I'm doing today. And it has been a really long day, and I have a feeling it's been a really long day for a lot of people. And so I was about to do my own before bed meditation practice, and I thought, why not go ahead and make a video and just do a little, we could do a little 10 to 15 minute meditation practice together to release the day. So if you are somebody who struggles falling asleep in the evening, or even if you fall asleep pretty quickly, or you find that you wake up a couple hours later and your mind is racing, this is a really great practice to just help you settle and release the day and hopefully maybe get a little bit better night's sleep. I'm gonna light a candle. I usually light a candle in the morning to start my day with a little morning meditation, but let's light a candle to this evening meditation, to this day that was. Slide it right in there, little candle holder. So if you want to light a candle too, you can. All right. I actually have a few people watching, so hello. Thank you for joining me. All right. So let's just get comfortable. I'm going to try to guide this as an experience more than teach, but just a few things about meditation generally. If you're newer to the practice, the most important thing is that you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable, you're going to spend the entire time thinking about the fact that you're not comfortable, and it might just create more stress and tension. So the only position I don't recommend practicing meditation in is laying down on your back, only because you're more likely to just fall asleep, which may actually not be a bad thing. I don't know. You do what you need to do. We're just gonna take a comfortable seat. I'm sitting up on a little meditation cushion here. I am in my pajamas. So I already washed my face, glasses. We are going to bed after this. So coming into a comfortable seat. And before I start to meditate, I always need to move a little bit just to release some tension from my body. So you can circle your shoulders here a few times, up, back, and down. I have one shoulder that's kind of a little cranky right now. And then let your shoulders drop back and down, and we'll let the ear drop over to the shoulder. With this whole mirroring thing doing this on the iPhone, I've yet to figure out if I'm going to your right or my right, so I'm just gonna say go that way. And there's only two ways, so you can't really mess it up. So just let the head get heavy. You can take some little micro movements here, chin to the chest and back. And as you're doing this, you could start to deepen your breath. And then roll the chin to the chest. Lift your gaze up. And then we'll go over to the other side. So just dropping the ear to the shoulder. Let your shoulder get really heavy. I'm just like, drop it down. And then just some little micro movements here. Chin to chest. And back. And then roll the chin to the chest again. Lift the gaze up. And you can reach your arms up, interlace your fingers. Press your palms up to the ceiling. Stretch it out. Maybe take a little twist. One way, wringing it out, and then the other way. Away. And then we'll come back. And just move the spine a little bit, lift your chest, and then round. Away. Just a couple times. Sit nice and tall now. Let your eyes close. And just take a moment to notice that you're breathing. It's the one thing you've been doing all day long, and in fact, all lifetime long. So acknowledge this breath that has been your companion today, whether you noticed it was there by your side or not. And you might start to notice other things here. You might feel your heart beating. You might become more aware of the physicality of your body. You might hear sounds in the room, sounds in the distance. Just allow your awareness to turn inward, and especially if you have spent the day taking care of other people's needs, if you've been home with your children all day. Just turn your attention inward, just shifting everything in. So you feel your body here, its presence. And feel the breath in the body. Let's take just a few rounds of deep breath. So you inhale, fill the belly, the rib cage, the upper chest, and exhale slowly through your nose. I'm going to do that 4 more times. I pause at the top. Make sure you exhale completely, everything out. The breath go with a soft sigh, and then release all control of the breath. Just allow it to move naturally, freely in and out. Now, I'm going to take the attention into the headspace. And the biggest misconception about meditation, I think, is that we're going to quiet the mind or turn off the thoughts or shut it all down, and that's actually not the case at all. We're just going to cultivate an awareness of the thoughts. So if you do tend to lay in bed and your mind races, right now, you're actually just going to let that happen. Just let the thoughts bubble up. It's almost like carbonation. Bubbling up, and they bubble up to the top and then pop and dissipate. And whatever comes to mind, just allow it to rise, and then watch as it sort of floats away. And every time you find yourself sort of held captive by a thought, or sort of dropping into a rabbit hole, or starting to write paragraphs about something, when you notice that, that's actually the moment that you're back, that you're present again. 1,000 times the mind may wander, 1,000 times, and come back to the breath. actually giving your mind an opportunity to decompress, sort of run through all those thoughts that might otherwise keep you up when you try to go to sleep. There's no way to do this wrong. You can't mess it up. And just see if there's one thing that's weighing on you, one thing that is sort of like the hamster wheel upon which you're running incessantly. And just let that come to the forefront for a moment. Notice any reaction, any physical sensation, any response. Maybe it's something that you are worried about. Maybe it's something you meant to do today that you did not. Sort of examine it. You're turning it around, looking at it every which way. And now just for tonight, we're gonna release it by taking a deep breath in and sighing it out. So thinking of that one thing. Imagine just washing it away or putting it up on a shelf. It's still going to be there tomorrow to come back to, I promise. Let's think of another thing, something else that might otherwise keep you up tonight. And the great thing is that this is not about fixing that thing. This isn't about changing it. You don't have to do anything but acknowledge it. I see you, I know. I'm going to give you the attention you need, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Just examining that second thing. We're going to release that with one of those deep breaths in and out through your mouth. Let it go, or let it be. Okay, we'll just do one more. Something else that is weighing on you. Something else you are obsessing about. Notice if you physically react, if your stomach clenches or your chest gets a little tight. Relax your jaw. Release your grip on that a little bit. And deep breath in. It's almost like you're swiping the apps closed on your phone. So you could continue this as long as it serves you. But for now, just bring one hand over your heart center, one hand over your belly. Connecting with these spaces within you that are intrinsically intelligent. Your heart's knowing, gut instinct. And even if it feels a little bit silly, you're just going to talk to yourself for a moment. And be your biggest fan. Like, hey, you got this. It's going to be okay. Trust you. We're going to go one day at a time. And for now, we're putting this day to bed. Letting this day go. And as you're ready, just blink your eyes open. Bring yourself back. I hope you feel a little bit better. I hope you're able to sleep a little easier. And I'm gonna see you, I hope, tomorrow for some more practice. But for now, I'm gonna say goodnight. I hope you can get comfy cozy, snugly warm in bed. And if you're having trouble sleeping, just come back to that breath, following the breath in and out through your nose. So we'll blow out the candle, say goodnight. We got through Monday. We can do this. Bringing your hands in front of your heart, dropping your chin to your chest, a gesture of gratitude towards self for taking the time to practice. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Jai Bhagwan. Namaste. Thank you for practicing.